Brian Blessing in Las Vegas. Are you ready for a busy weekend of football? You know, it all culminates with the NFL on Sunday. Oddsworthbetting.com featured pick of the day is always available to you below this video. And there have been some pretty big line movements and maybe, over adjustments that have been made here. But unlike college football on Saturday, Sunday is chock full of marquee games coming up in the NFL. We're seeing steam on Buffalo in their home game with San Diego. There are horrible trends against both teams. But here's where our number last week, we told you it was the worst number ever, with Miami favored at Buffalo. Made no sense. Now Buffalo opens a favorite against San Diego. We know San Diego's better than Miami. Big letdown spot for both teams. Huge travel for San Diego. There's so many negatives against both of these teams. I think it's just a great game you watch and enjoy. Sometimes saying no or pass is the best thing you can ever do. It doesn't hurt every now and again to just watch a game as a fan. You always try to find the best opportunity that's on the wagering board for you. Then we get the Super Bowl rematch, Denver and Seattle. You're looking at a number in the 5 range. It's in a dead zone. The 12th man, Seattle, even though there's massive love for Peyton Manning out there, the Broncos are a public betting darling. Play Denver in the over, but people, I think, realize what a daunting task the Broncos face here. And if anything, on Sunday, you might see that number go up just a little bit. But it will be interesting. It's a revenge for the Broncos, but Seattle coming off a loss. And we know Seattle's such a different team home and away, and that home field advantage, 4 to 5 points. Interesting game. Interesting what the line move will be leading up to kickoff. And then it goes all the way through, I'll take you up to Monday, and then we get all this love for the Jets on the wagering line against the Bears. We'll see. We'll see what this number does over the weekend. But it's a Jets secondary that's all banged up going against Cutler and the Bears and those wide receivers. Now, Marshall may have been nicked up, but on one foot he scored 3 touchdowns against the Niners, yet all the money's on the Jets, who gave the Packers all they could handle in that trip up to Lambeau last weekend. But some very interesting movers. And then San Francisco, Arizona, you got to watch and see what's going to happen. Carson Palmer's going to play there. It's a division game. Niners stinging off a loss. Harbaugh's the kind of coach, it wasn't a pretty week of practice for this team after coming up short in that game against the Bears on Sunday night. Pressure for teams like Kansas City, 0-2, going down to Miami. The Saints, 0-2, have painted themselves in a big, big hole here. And they host Minnesota, who may just relish getting out of Minnesota to go just play a football game. But you already know that's an inflated number down at New Orleans. The Superdome is so loud. Compelling opportunities for us on the wagering board come Sunday in the National Football League. And that's why we're here for you at oddsworthbetting.com. Make sure you check out the featured pick of the day. It's available to you right below this video. Best of luck. Should be an interesting and entertaining and hopefully for you a lucrative Week 3 in the National Football League.